Hello again everyone, and let's see how to color your multiple sequence alignment. This is very important lecture because by the end of this lecture you will know how to color your multiple sequence alignment to include it in your publication, or to have a high impact picture to convince people that your multiple sequence alignment is okay. So of course there's many tools to do this. First is MSA Viewer. This is a newcomer in NCPI, and by this one you can color your multiple sequence alignment, grasp a lot of information, simply generate a very good alignment viewer with colors, and you can it's already plugged into NCPI alignment tools like Blast or Copalt, so you can use it in the sequence that you aligned already with NCPI, or you can add your own sequence, as we will see later. It shows also domains, binding site, motifs, other feature. So if you just can click on this plus sign, it will be enlarged, and then you will see many features like domains, binding sites, and others. Also the coloring scheme, it has many coloring scheme. I think almost a lot of coloring scheme that can be used in this regard, and you can see different coloring scheme. You can get this by just clicking in the tool menu and see different coloring scheme that we can emphasize the colors of your sequence. Also, if you just put the mouse over any residue, you can see a lot of information about this residue, like alignment position, the sequence position, and other and sequence statistics, column statistics. All this information can be you can get it from this alignment viewer, so it can help you to interpret your data. The data could be, your alignment could be produced by NCPI, as we said, using Blast, using Copalt, but also you can get can use other alignment, like for example if you use Clustal, Omega, or TCAV or whatever. You can take the file, the alignment file, and upload it in the MSA Viewer in its own project page. And by upload, you can also see your alignment, which is done by other multiple alignment program, and you can use MSA Viewer to see your alignment. And this is very good also to do. So multiple sequence alignment viewer can be used not only with NCPI, Blast, or Copalt result, but also with other programs too. As we can see, it's a matter of to see your own alignment. You can upload it here in this link. Using a box chat, this is for the people who like to have black and white figures, because simply the colorful figures usually is very costly in the publication. So that's why some people like to show the alignment result using a multiple sequence alignment result using black and white. So this and it's also it looks very accurate and very beautiful also. So you can simply find the box chat in Google. You can just write box chat server, and you will get this program. It's available in XBussy website. Simply you get your multiple sequence alignment and in the right format, and you can make the right choice. One of the choices is the output format could be RTF new or whatever. There is many options for the output. If your alignment is long, you can use font size 10. If you don't want to show or not show the concise line, you can also choose. Or of course you can also choose the input format, or what is the multiple sequence alignment format that you already have you would like to put inside this program. Also, if you request for example this 0.5 means that you want to have of the residue to be conserved for some shading to occur. So if you would like to shade the column, if half of the column is already conserved, so this will shade the column. So if not, if less than this, it will not be shaded. Of course, this option you can you can change. So you can change this option to see how many fraction of the sequences that is needed for shading. Of course, the result will appear like this. If the column is identical amino acid, for example, will be all black. Gray means that it's the similar amino acid but not identical. And of course, a shaded column means that 5% or more than 5% is already similar, and less than this will not be shaded. So the result will be like this, and it will automatically go to your word processing program. MView here, people who like colorful multiple sequence alignment result can use MView. MView, you can get your alignment from your favorite program and simply put in MView, and MView will also, you can check if you want protein or TNA, and you will get your result also in MView, and of course MView will not perform multiple sequence alignment for you. You have to perform multiple sequence alignment first, and then use your favorite program. This means that coupled, MView, Boxshed, all these three programs are just viewer. It will not perform multiple sequence alignment for you. So in our last lecture, we talked about multiple sequence alignment program that can be perform multiple sequence alignment. We talked about coupled, we talked about muscle, we talked about T-Coffee, and cluster omega. But here in this lecture, we talk about only about viewers. So we talked about MSA Viewer, we talked about Boxshed, and we talked about MView. Thank you, and let's go to the next lecture and try to practice this practical in your own time. Thank you, and we'll go to the next lecture.